Tell me about your life when you were younger. Like, what was it like?
Yeah, I think it was a big house. It was a big family. So we got uh, 10 siblings.
Okay.
Got 8 sisters and two brothers. You know, one younger, one older. So I'm in the middle.
Okay. When you were younger, was there anything you ever pictured your life to be like? Or something you really wanted?
I felt that I could achieve a lot of things. So, but I didn't have like a very clear picture that I want to be a whatever, a soldier or a or a businessman or things like that. I wasn't looking that far. I think I wasn't raised to be looking that far. But I know I could do certain things, but I don't know what they are. My view was not broad enough. You know, I see a lot of things. You know, even when I was younger.
Did you enjoy high school and college?
Of course, high school is always the best. I think the best years for any kind of young person, because you're close. You know, you're the same group of kids. Pretty much. College was different.
Why?
Because I was away. I was young. I was 16 years old when I left home to go to Manila, and I was pretty much just taking care of myself. So I got no family, big family members. I have some relatives, a few, but it's not like I was coming home to a family or something. I was in a dorm pretty much all of those years. I had kind of a traumatic experience. It was a culture shock because I wasn't really used to being away from home. I think I only slept maybe out of our house. I could remember maybe 2 or 3 times in my high school life, throughout my life before college. So Manila was a long way from home, and I had a culture shock because I went to a very elitist college. I think it's the most expensive university in the Philippines. Smart people, rich people. So I was coming from a very small, humble life, and to be there, I was lost. I was afraid, and also I was not sure. But I think I have some confidence in me because I didn't totally like lost it, or went totally astray. I was fighting it. I still have some confidence.
If you were to pick like one aspect of like your move here that was really difficult, what would it be?
I think just the adjustment period of being in a different country, different culture, different language, and I think the most difficult is just to be able to express yourself in English. I mean, I understand that everything that people are saying, well, for the most part, because there is the accent is so different and fast. That's not how we talk in the Philippines in English. So it's, but I understand pretty much all the English words, but I wasn't fluent talking English, and I had trouble looking for a job in the beginning.
How long did it take you to get your job?
6 months maybe. Yeah, it was almost it, but I tried to apply for the same, job that I do when I did in the Philippines, accounting, and had a couple of interviews, but I think I know why. I think it's the communication, the communication issue in the beginning, because it's different. So
For a
that's
while
tough.
you didn't talk, right?
For a while I didn't talk very well. So I remember, like I said, when I went to the hospital just to visit mom, and we were having lunch in the cafeteria, and she was eating with her friends, and I was just sitting there listening. And then one of her friends said, "Does your husband speak English?" And it was like, I felt like I was insulted or something. I wasn't, I didn't want to talk, but it doesn't mean I didn't understand her.
You didn't ever experience like any like, I don't know, I guess like discrimination when you moved here?
I think I did, but before I didn't probably understood what that means really. So I may not have noticed it. When I was new, or maybe most of immigrants, when they're new, they're really oblivious of those things unless you already know a lot about what it is. So you were just happy to be here, and when people are nice, you kind of like it. But when people are not so nice, you don't really see it, because some of the discriminations is very subtle sometimes. But when I've been here for a while, I felt I'm more sensitive to it, and I think I could sense it more, and it makes me angry. Things like that I wasn't really like consciously working for, you know. So that's part of me. Sometimes I just don't like, people are obsessed about something, and they're like really passionate about working towards it. So there are certain things that I do because I just like, it's natural for me, and at the end I get something from it.
You mean like work?
Yeah, for work, for example. Some work, I just work hard, and so over the years, I got promotions, increases, higher positions, because people notice,